Whistle while you work.
Whoa.
I had no idea what I was auditioning for when I auditioned. So it's a kind of a hilarious question to say, like, what drew you to the material? Is that, like, I didn't realize that I was reading lines with Dopey. I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious.
There's something so iconic about being part of the first, fairy tale ever told by Disney.
Reality is that the cartoon was made 85 years ago, and therefore it's extremely dated.
She was the first villain ever, So to be able to tell her story and to get under her skin was an incredible process.
I watched it once, and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it.
Never revisited Snow White again.
Well, you can't even go to Disneyland anymore. Have you ever been to that Snow White ride at Disneyland?
I get stopped for photos every time I'm online for the Snow White ride, and it is I have to pretend like, oh God, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, how often are you?
I'm a narcissist. Because every time they come up to me, I'm always online for this frickin' ride, and they think it's like I'm standing there waiting for the photo op, being like,
Well, you kind of are, No. Harrison Ford's not standing outside of Indiana Jones going, hey, everybody, want to twist the rope?
Yeah, you want to touch my hat? Like, I don't know. That it's just the weirdest.
Is that your favorite ride? I mean, that's a weird thing that you are Snow White now.
A few minutes later.
The ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures, was terrified of it.
Never revisited Snow White again.
Crying on that stage.
When am I not crying in public? It's so upsetting.
Why were you crying? You see yourself as the evil queen. You are not evil. You are not evil. You're a queen, but you're not evil. What was it like seeing yourself as the evil queen for the first time?
We did not see the clip.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
And the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true.
And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in. It sounded like they really liked it, which is really, really exciting.
I know that you've told me before that your version of Snow White is different, and it's more of a 2022 version of Snow White. What did you mean by that?
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937.
And very evidently so.
There's a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
Excuse me, what the actual...
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because, we cast a guy in the movie. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby. But it's...
Who is someone you look up to?
Well, you are 6 foot. So I guess I do look up to you.
That was very quick.
Thanks.
Very good.
I learned from the best.
Yeah, cool.
Someone who breaks out into a song out of nowhere. Why?
You know exactly why.
Why?
Out of nowhere?
Someone who has a lot of roommates. I'm putting up both.
You can't put up
I
both?
can put up both. It can be very annoying at times when you're trying to hang out with someone and they have a lot of roommates.
It probably means that they can work well in a group setting, but...
So put that down.
Oh, yeah. I meant this one.
This is unbelievable. I would have remembered if I knew.
definitely
No.
told you that I could do this.
Andrew, no.
Pick a Disney character that you identified most with growing up.
Tie between Belle and Esmeralda.
Ooh.
Why?
I would say Winnie the Pooh.
Yes. She does an incredible job. It was one of those things where we had our first scene together, and at the end of that first scene, she really lets me have it. And she left the room, and I was like, "Gal's mad." It was great. It was so good. I was like, "Mommy's angry."
In fact, if I was writing music, telling me to play nice. Rachel, congratulations on the D23 Expo reception for Snow White. I want to hear what it's like when you first put on the costume.
You're progressive in one way, but you're still making that fucking backward story of 7 dwarves living in a cave. What the are you doing?
My name's Snow White, and I'm here to say.